Good morning folks, and welcome to another review by Armitage Leather on bevelers and edges. Here I have a beautiful tool. I have a Jeremiah Watt Horseshoe brand tool, round edger. Now, first and foremost, this is a slightly larger tool for slightly bigger work. If you want something slimmer, then you're looking at the common. This is the smallest one. This is the number one. It goes up to 2, 3, 4. So this is the smallest one. It's already fairly chunky. It's going to struggle with thin leathers, but it's not a job for thin leathers. This is a job for big working leather. Beautifully made, beautifully presented. Heat treated steel with a paddock wooden handle. Beautiful brass ferrule just to cap it all off. Lovely angle, lovely presentation, feels nice in the hand. The whole thing is 152mm long, and at the widest point at the handle is 33mm wide. You're looking at between, well, you're not looking at between, you're looking at $65, £50 for a tool of this caliber, and that is very, very reasonable. It cuts a dream, it really does. The heat treated steel really does shine when it comes to cutting. We've got this beautiful curve going on with the two prongs sticking out, giving good locating of the leather deep inside the tool. We've got this lovely curved cutting section in the middle that's going to catch that leather and take it off an absolute dream. Let's have a look at how it works. Now, this is the 1.5. We can see there we do actually take a little bit off, surprisingly enough. I didn't think it'd even reach, but in truth, if we lay it down, we can get a touch. But we can see there it's too thin and we're not getting an even cut, so we'll ignore that. We'll go straight up to the 2.5mm 6 ounce pull up. Soft leather, struggles with being cut. Let's see how this copes. Nice angle to it. It just sails through. Look at that. Absolute sterling cut, even on a softer leather like this. Very smart, very straight. Taken off, you can see how much leather is taken off. This is used to much thicker leather. We'll keep going though. We'll see what we can manage. We'll go up to a nice bit of 4mm. That's where this tool will excel. There we go. Boom. Very smooth. Sails through the shoulder. Gives a lovely even cut. Not disappointed with that. Let's try something a little ropey. The untreated Veg Tan. One of the better cuts we've had on this leather. Just shows how sharp it is. And there we go. Absolutely lovely. It's more akin to a very, very fine French scythe. Let's have a look at how it copes on this. We're looking at taking a good corner off. Very nice. I mean, this is a split leather. It's not very good quality leather at all. But I've got to say that this just eats it up. I'm whistling through these. I want to get to this. This is where this tool is going to excel. Bridle, harness and saddlery work. That, I imagine, is what this tool is made for. Finishing off sections where we've got multiple layers together. Nice and chunky. We want to round it off. We've got a thick leather. This will just sail through. That's what it's for. This is a big boy toy. No two ways, or big girl toy. No two ways about it. This will just eat up those big chunky edges. Look at that. It really, no effort at all. A pristine edge. A lovely curve. Beautiful finish going on. Very happy with that. That would slick up an absolute dream, and more importantly, that absolute pin straight line for us to lean towards with our edge coat or dye, whatever it is we're doing. It's a chunky. They do a range. If you want something to deal with the thinner leathers, then we have the common edger or the western edger. That will deal with much thinner leather. We can go to the bisonet or the bisonet or the tight curve. Each of these will cope with thinner leather, and you can do straight lines. This is certainly for the big heavy work that you would need to do on saddles, bridles, outdoor leather, western leather, chunky working stuff. This is what you want. There's nothing weak, there's nothing feeble about it. It's big, it's strong, there's a fantastic cutting edge to it, and you can see when we come up to the big thick leathers, the heavy hard leather, that's where it excels. Absolutely stunning. I mean, this is one of the mainstays of the toolbox. It really is. You know, you've got some big chunky bits. If you're making knife sheaths or holsters or pouches, this is the sort of tool you need to be able to reach for and do that job that you want to do. If you had 2 or 3 layers of this, you're going to get a fantastic curve on that. You're just going to get the perfect finish that you need to lift that item up to the next level of presentation. Stunning, beautifully made, really strong. Love this angle going on. This curve just makes locating so much more comfortable. I'm not twisting my hand up, I'm not sort of overreaching, I'm very close. I'm going to do it again, very close to the board. That angle does it all for me. I've even got my little finger resting on the board and I'm just sliding through there. There's my angle, consistent all the way through. The angle of the tool doesn't need to change. I've got it located with my little finger, and that's just given me a beautiful run. Stunning. Looks beautiful. This wood darkens up over time, I've been told. I'm really looking forward to that, because apparently it really brings the grain out with use. You just want to keep on polishing it. It's gorgeous. It really is. You can download the pack. Go to my website, nigelarmitage.com/shop. The info pack is there. I mean, that's just oh, you can't even see that. Sorry, it's too much light. But trust me, there's at the moment it's something like 19-20 pages long with all the different reviews on there. You can go straight to the one that you want, and you can have a look at the specs, see what you think. There's a link to where you can buy it on there as well, and you can make your own mind up. But that has just really chewed up that piece of leather perfectly. It did not struggle at all. Really happy, really nice tool, folks. Very, very simple. There's not an awful lot more I can do, and I can waffle for ages, so I'm going to stop. Download the pack, see what you think. If you struggle with the techniques, go to Vimeo, follow me on Vimeo. You can subscribe there, and I'll teach you how to use the bevelers, different techniques, and so many other bits and pieces as well. I hope that helps you make up your mind. If you've got chunky leather work to do and you want a good beveler that's going to cope, this is the sort of tool you want to be looking for. Folks, take care, enjoy.